Hello, my name is Tim. I'm a customer consultant at Reshape Biotech, and today I'm going to talk to you about experiments and plate templates. Let's create a new experiment together. On the left side panel, click on Experiments, and then in the top right, click on New Experiment. That brings you to this screen right here. I already put in a name. You can also add a description. Choose an analysis. You can also add a tag. So for this experiment, I thought we could test whether two Baker's yeast strains survive a specific fungicide at different concentrations. So I'm going to hit Create Experiment, and then I'm going to add all of this context into the fields for organism, treatments, media, and samples. Let's start with plate type and templates, and I'm going to get back to this. For now, we are going to go with a empty 12-well plate here. Gonna do this at 30 degrees. 2 replicates. For the organism, we are going to select Baker's yeast. You can also capture additional information about the concentration if you like. We are gonna treat them with our made-up fungicide. And we're going to do this with 2 concentrations and a control. So you can type 0 and then 10 and 50 milligrams per liter, for example. Click on Add, mark this as the control, and then click on Add again to add these 3 variants of this treatment here. For media, we're going to keep it simple and do YPD. You can also capture information about the pH here and concentration again, just add that. And then for samples, we're going to go with our 2 Baker's yeast strains. I'm going to put 1 ml and the other one. All right. Now that we have created a very simple and straightforward experiment, the next step is to create the plates for it. So scroll down until you see this button here, click that, and you're going to create an empty 12-well plate here. You can do a maximum of 10, right? Because that's the maximum that fit on a tray. But for demo purposes, I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to do 1 plate here. In the next step, you are now going to associate the well properties to the wells. I hope that this is familiar to you because this is exactly what you would do on an existing job, right? Where you can go and edit the well properties. The main difference here is that you don't have to click into these fields all the time and type and add these things from scratch. They are already prepared for you through the experiment, so you save yourself some time and some clicks here. Everything is Baker's yeast, and media is the same as well. For treatments, we are going to do 2 concentrations and a control, and it's going to look like that. And then for samples, you're going to test these 2. Then you can click on Create 1 plate. So basically we are testing 2 concentrations of our fungicide per sample, and we have duplicates here. This brings you to the plate table for this specific experiment. Right now we just have the 1 plate, but if you had multiple, then you can click here and create a job with them. And they're going to be placed directly into the position that you designed them in the previous step.